We grew up on Disney movies and our mothers giving us terrible dating advice and how to handle women. Just to get to the real life, to realize women, they're completely different than how we've been taught.
You currently married?
Yes.
Married,
yeah.
No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ma'am, are you trolling me?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
And you're married, and you're actively on a platform with 1 million folks actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like
she belongs to the streets. I've heard some pretty interesting things in a year and a half of doing this show, but you probably have to be the worst woman I've ever spoken to.
So in today's video, guys, I've got 7 mistakes that you are making and that I used to make with women as well. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Number 1, you are opening up to your woman completely emotionally. Now, this goes against everything that we have been taught in this modern society. Modern society tells us you should open up, you should be vulnerable with your partner, be all open. But my brother, if you have ever done this, I'm sure you have noticed your woman loses respect for you. And I'm going to tell you why. Women are already emotional creatures. And in a relationship, there has to be a rock, there has to be a tree, and then there has to be someone leaning on that for support. You have to be that rock. You have to be that tree. If you are both leaning on each other, she's going to lose respect for you, and she will not feel like she can rely on you as a man. Your girl is not your therapist.
Paul, I think this is really great that you know, you've shared your feelings. It's beautiful.
So stop opening up to her. Stop venting to her about your emotional traumas, all of your issues. Maybe tell her a little bit, maybe be vague, but make sure that she knows it does not affect you in the slightest. Number 2, this one kind of goes hand in hand, but you are an open book. You tell your woman everything. Nobody likes whenever they finish solving the puzzle. So you are telling your woman, you're telling these girls everything about yourself. You're telling them everything that you have done since you were born. You're telling them all of your traumas. You're telling them every single thing about you. You need to learn how to be mysterious. You need to learn how to leave out details. You cannot keep opening up and telling them everything about yourself. But they will get bored and they will typically leave you because they've figured you out. So make sure that they can never figure you out, man. Number 3, you are putting these women on a pedestal. So it's kind of like the famous Will Smith photo where he's flaunting his wife. Oh, look at my beautiful wife. Look at the queen. Look at how beautiful she is. Whenever you treat a woman like a celebrity, she's going to treat you like a fan.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Hey, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken.
She has to be the one worshiping you. She has to be the one trying to get your validation. If you are giving her all this free validation, then she is just going to take advantage of you in the end. So my brother, you cannot be putting these women on pedestals. Stop chasing them. Stop simping for them. It's not going to be worth it. They're just going to end up disrespecting you because this is going to be a low value man behavior. Number 4, you're constantly chasing her and you're always available to her. So you're always messaging her. She never texts you first. You're always open. When she calls, you pick up. When she asks you if you want to do something on this day at this time, you're always available. You're always going to be there. The thing is, man, what happens whenever a resource is constantly available? Think of air. Air's everywhere. Air, you have air 24/7. Do you think about air? Do you appreciate the air at all? No, because it has no value. Because it's constantly there. It's always available. But you see a diamond. How often do you see diamonds? It's very rare. So you need to be like the diamond, bro. Like, you cannot always be available. You cannot always be chasing her. You have to be that diamond. You have to have that value. She has to feel like she is worthy to get this diamond. She has to feel like, oh shit, like I really have something valuable here. Like I can never mess this up. Because if she has air all the time, there's air everywhere, man. There's all these guys just waiting to give her all the validation in the world. So you have to be different. Don't give her the validation, don't chase her, and do not be available 24/7. You keep allowing these 304s to completely disrespect you. You're with this girl. She keeps posting her thotty photos on her Instagram. She keeps going out clubbing every single weekend. And if you want a serious relationship with this girl, you gotta set boundaries. You gotta say, okay, first of all, you cannot have male friends in this relationship. You cannot keep going out every single weekend with all your 3 or 4 friends because it's disrespectful to me. And it's perfectly fine to give these women ultimatums. You can say, I don't care what you do. You can continue doing these activities, but you will not have me in your life. So you have to give them that choice. And sometimes women will choose the 3 or 4 life, and that's gonna hurt you, man. It will feel like a betrayal, but this is a part of being a man. You have to just take that pain and you have to continue walking. Take the L and just continue. It's not gonna be the woman for you, and just accept it. Move on, find a better woman. And you gotta find the chill woman, man. Like, you wanna find the woman, man, you ask them what's up this weekend. They're like, oh, nothing, I'm just hanging out at home, reading a book, watching some Netflix. Those are the women that you want. You don't want the woman going out every single weekend, because if she is, she's getting new dick every single weekend, and you need to know this. The 6th mistake you're making with women is you allow her to have guy friends. Now, women in modern society will gaslight us for this. They will say, oh, you're just insecure. You're afraid of her being around other men. No, no, no. The truth is, all these men are beta orbiters. They are in her life as a friend because they want to sleep with her. You have to realize this, man. The second there's a moment of weakness, maybe on your part, maybe on her part, one of those beta orbiters will make their chance to get your girl. And you gotta know this, because this is extremely disrespectful, because if she respects you, she's not gonna put herself in that position to have all these beta orbiters around. You're going to be the most important man in her life, and she is not concerned with any of these other guys or having any of these male friends that she is just using for validation, because your validation matters more than anything. So if she refuses to give up her guy friends, you gotta cut this woman off, man. Get a better one.
She belongs to the streets.
And the last mistake that you are making with your woman is you're not making these come, bro.
Is that what that loser Patrick Bateman?
Now, most women do not come through sex. And I'm gonna tell you something. Whenever she comes through sex, it's very rare for her to begin with. So if you can make this woman come during sex, it's going to pair bond you emotionally, because when they come, they are releasing a specific type of chemical that's going to pair bond them to you. Meaning that even if you mess up sometimes, even if you fuck up, even if you're not on your game 24/7, just having that pair bond and actually making her orgasm is increasing your chances of everything. And sex is like 50% of the relationship to begin with. So if you cannot make this woman come, you're doing something very wrong, my guys. So you gotta have some foreplay. You gotta kiss. You have to know how to use the hands, the mouth, everything, and really take things to the next level. I don't want to get too explicit on this YouTube channel. Can't be giving away all my free tips. I got to keep some things to myself. So that's it. That's the 7th one. Link in the description box for coaching, my supplements, my social media. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like this video to push it out into that YouTube algorithm. That's it. I'm gone. I love you.